Failure should arise at some point. That's, to let you know that you are pushing yourself. If you're successful in everything that you do always, then you might not be pushing yourself enough.
Welcome everyone to our first episode of Jack of All Trades. In this episode, we will be discussing finding your sport and choosing the right trade. Mike, pleasure to chat with you today. And let's just get right into it here. What are some ways young people can get their feet wet starting in kind of a new field or pursuit, especially when there's so many different options to choose from?
I think that's a great question. I think a lot of people feel overwhelmed with opportunities or possibilities. So I think the best way is to just get in the pool before you start picking a direction, right? Just get in, get started. For mixed martial arts, it's just pick a martial art or pick a gym and just start showing up consistently. And it'll be a lot easier to navigate the terrain once you've got a feel for what you're looking for.
Go for a day on a job with someone and see how you like it. Out of camp, that's what I even like to do it. There's a baker that's like around the corner from me, and I go to him and then I'll work with him for like the morning before practice sometimes and see what it's like. I went to a veterinarian and worked with him for the day to see what it's like. So I feel like doing that within the trades. Try electrician, try plumbing, try anything and see what you like, and then you can kind of narrow it down from there.
Let's take a break to look at professional development opportunities. At Skilled Trades College, students get hands-on training from day one. Students can start with a pre-apprenticeship to explore the trade, then move into a full apprenticeship with paid real-world experience. Learn from certified pros, build your skills, and get job ready with resume and interview support. Now, back to the show. So Mike, you've been on teams. You understand what being a good teammate is and what successful teams are. What are the ingredients to you that define what teamwork and being on a team and being a good teammate are all about?
For me, the things that I've learned in being a teammate or having teammates is A, being there for your teammates when they need you, but also recognizing that if you have a good team and you trust the people around you, checking your ego and being able to rely on them for things. When you hear fighters say like, oh, I'm self-made or I did this all on my own, I'm like, that is incredibly disrespectful. All your coaches and training partners that got you here, like, you did not do this on your own. The amount of times that some guy woke up at 6 a.m. to drive to meet you somewhere or was there for you when you needed it, I couldn't be here without my teammates, and I try to keep that in mind.
It's very important to have trusting people around me. I'm kind of continually overtraining, and sometimes my coaches will see me just dogging it at practice, and at that point the practice isn't beneficial anymore. It's only of a detriment, but I wouldn't be able to see that, and so it's great to have people around me that I trust tell me, hey Jazz, maybe you should take an evening off.
Mike, it's been said many times to me, you're the jack of all trades, but master of none. And here I am, I'm Jack. Your journey as an athlete, how did you know that once you got there, you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do?
When picking a trade, you might not know which direction you want to go. Do I want to be a plumber, welder, carpenter, electrician? Which direction do I want to go? And it's similar to mixed martial arts, especially because there are so many different paths that you can take and so many different things that you can specialize in. I think it's important to recognize that it's okay and likely that you're going to change your direction at some point. You might get here and recognize, you pick being an electrician first, you get here and you might think, okay, this is perfect, this is exactly what I want to do. Or you're looking over across the room and you're like, actually that carpentry stuff looks pretty cool. Maybe, I'm here and I've learned some stuff, but let me give that a try. There's no wrong answer, so just get started, find some traction, get your foot in the door, and it'll take care of itself.
Thanks for watching, folks. See ya on the next episode.